Hi guys, my name is Barry and welcome back to the channel. Well, it was inevitable. Jenna Ortega has now left Scream 7. There are reports that she's definitely left, but there are some reports that are saying that she left due to scheduling conflicts between Scream 7 and Wednesday. I find that hilarious that someone would actually come out and say something like that less than 24 hours after Melissa Barrera was fired wrongfully from Scream 7, so I find that quite hilarious. But obviously that's not the case. Jenna Ortega has left herself. She's decided she's not going to be doing this, and it's most likely down to the fact that they fired Melissa Barrera. In my previous video I was talking about Melissa Barrera leaving the project and Tara would have to be the main character if Jenna Ortega decided to stay on, but now that that video is already irrelevant within 24 hours, we now have a Scream 7 without its two main characters, Sam and Tara, Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, and that just leaves Chad and Mindy, who can't carry the movie and they can't carry the franchise. So what do they do now? If Spyglass still want to go ahead with this, do they then try and beg Neve Campbell to come back and pay her the money that she deserved in the first place? Or is she going to go, no thank you? Are they going to try and get Stu, Matthew Lillard, back? He might also think to himself,
Houston, we have a problem here.
This is not the project for me anymore. Maybe it was initially, but with all the toxicity within what's happened over the last 24 hours, I don't think any actor would want to touch this project. With Paramount and Spyglass at the helm, I don't think there's any future for the Scream franchise. I genuinely believe that. I said that in my last video, even before the announcement of Jenna Ortega, and with her leaving the project, it's definitely cemented the fact that Scream 7 is probably not going to happen. It's not going to happen, surely not. There's nowhere they can go with this project. There's no characters that they can reintroduce without making it feel forced. And there's no new characters that they can introduce so late in the game, because Sam and Tara's characters, they were surrounding the Billy Loomis character, and they were probably going to bring back going to introduce their mother into this storyline as well, and that no longer can happen. It's funny because when I look back on Scream 5, I think my biggest issue character-wise with Scream 5 was Sam, and sometimes Tara. Tara was excellent, Jenna Ortega was an excellent actress in it, but I think Sam was the weaker character in Scream 5, and I thought if I don't have Sam in Scream 6, I wouldn't mind, but she came back and she was one of the best characters in the movie. Melissa Barrera was one of the best things about Scream 6, so after seeing Scream 6, I didn't really like Scream 6 as much as I did Scream 5, but I really loved Sam's character. I loved Sam because we were getting more of a backstory with her and they were building her character up. But now we're not getting her for Scream 7, so I've went from going into Scream 6 thinking, don't mind her not returning, and then going to Scream 7 thinking, we can't have it without her, and we especially can't have it without Sam and Tara. It just makes no sense. So I don't think they should be bringing in new characters because it wouldn't make sense to this story. And then shoehorning old characters back in is just a way of saying, quick, come and see our movie. We really desperately want you to see it. It's just not going to work. So I genuinely don't know where they're going to go. And I said that earlier on, I don't know where they're going to go. If Jenna Ortega was still attached, then that's the way to go. But now that she's officially not attached to it anymore, I don't know. There is a massive chance that Spyglass will do a 180 and they're going to beg Jenna and Melissa to come back. And they'll say, we'll give you all the money you want, etc. I think they've got a little bit more of a moral standpoint than just being offered more money to come back and even accepting an apology. It's the fact that they were called out, or Melissa was called out when it wasn't required. She kept herself to herself. I didn't see anyone on the internet complaining about Melissa Barrera's Instagram posts. Nobody bothered her. They didn't bother her. She didn't bother anyone. And that was it. But it was the fact that Spyglass came out and just literally fired her for that reason, and that made everybody know about it. And even after finding out about it, we still didn't mind what she was doing or saying. That's her opinion. But they've shot themselves in the foot because they've lost Melissa intentionally, and unintentionally they've now lost their biggest star in this new era of the Scream franchise, Jenna Ortega. So well done, Spyglass.
Stupid.
I think we've had enough of social politics for one day, especially in my previous video. So if you want to leave some comments, maybe try and avoid the social politics behind it. Save that for the last video that I've done. That's full of them. So if you want to talk about anything in this video, please leave your comments down below. Let's discuss where we think the Scream franchise is going to go now. Are we going to get a Scream 7? Are they going to get back Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera for some reason? Or are we getting introduced to new characters or old characters coming back? Leave your comments down below, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.
Meeting adjourned.
I'll be right back.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Ever played Skin the Cat?
Someone's in the